You're going to love twice baked potatoes. You might not think of baked potatoes as quick, but I have a little trick to speed things up. I microwave them on high for about 9 minutes and then finish them off in a 375-degree oven for 20 minutes, and that'll save you about an hour. While I let these cool just a bit, I'm going to start with the filling ingredients. Just about 2 tablespoons of soft, unsalted butter. It should really be soft so that it melts right away when you add your warm potato. A couple of tablespoons of sour cream. It doesn't have to be too exact, don't worry. About 1/4 cup of grated cheddar cheese. This is really sharp cheese. That's what I like to use, but anything you like would be fine. It's actually 1/2 cup altogether. I'm going to save half to sprinkle over the top at the end. And a little bit of milk. Start with 2 tablespoons. You might need as much as 4, but you'll find that out when you scoop your potato in. These are 2 baking potatoes, pretty large ones. For the filling, if you needed a low-fat substitute, you could use low-fat sour cream or yogurt and even low-fat milk. Okay. Leave just a little bit of a shell to support the filling when you put it in. A little bit of salt and pepper. And the last ingredient that I'm going to add to this before I completely mix it up is some chives. Put about 1 tablespoon inside the filling and an extra tablespoon for garnish. Just cut off the ends. And nice and fine. Sometimes when I get home from work, I'm not that hungry, and this would be a great dinner for me when I get home with a little bit of salad. It would be perfect. Set that in here. Stir it up. I want to have a little bit of texture in here, so I'm not going to make it too mashed. Just going to fill them not too full because it was just the potato that you used, so it's not going to be too heaping, but just a little bit over the top. If you wanted to add a little bit more protein to this, you could add meat or cut up tofu or cooked vegetables. When I was in high school, I had a job at a health food store, and we used tofu in the twice baked potatoes all the time, and they were delicious. People really loved them. So that would be a nice way to add a little bit of tofu into your diet. Okay. That cheese that you saved, just sprinkle that right on top. A little bit for each one. Okay. This is going to bake in a 375-degree oven until the cheese is melted. That'll take about 15 or 20 minutes. These have been baking for about 20 minutes. You can see the cheese is starting to get nice and brown on top. Garnish with some of those reserved chives, and they're ready to serve.